I'm going to do something a little different today. This is a much longer format video, kind of talking through the process as I build my Sony A7s3 camera rig. Let me know in the comments below if you get value from something like this, or if you prefer kind of quick cut, right to the point content. We'd really love to hear your thoughts. So we are back on site this morning with a corporate shoot. Go ahead and do a quick camera rig build, pull everything out of our production monitor here. So this is the small rig cage that I have, and this one I got particularly because of the multiple cold shoe mounting points, and then this particular top handle mounts flush to the top of this cage. Link below with all the gear. So this particular top handle telescopes up and down just a little bit, and that also allows me to put on the Sony uwp-d wireless. This is basically digital audio right into the hot shoe of the camera at the top. And this uwp-d wireless ecosystem is great. We can do wireless lavs, we can do handheld mics with the UTXP40 transmitter. So basically it's XLR in. So this is what we're gonna use today with the shotgun mic to capture interview audio. And my last shoot that I was on, this kind of pops up every now and then. I was miking the talent with the lav mic, and that can be a bit cumbersome sometimes depending on the clothing that they're wearing. So this particular day, we're having a little bit of trouble keeping the lav mic hidden on the talent. So the lady was wearing a very loose shirt, and it was a bit difficult to keep the lav mic concealed. I tried gaff tape, I tried the Ursa stickies, and it just kind of wasn't doing the best job. So we ended up scrapping the lav mic altogether and going to just a Rode shotgun mic fed into one of my Sony wireless packs. It got the job done. It's decent audio on that mic. Yeah, so let's continue with this build here. So yeah, that fits pretty nicely. The only thing is sometimes you got to play with this little knob, which is adjustable. So if I need the top handle to kind of sit lower, I have to make sure that it doesn't interfere with the antenna, but I just kind of leave it up all the time. And I'm gonna do a couple tightening adjustments here. And there we go. So we've got full range of the antenna. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is in the front here, all the ports, basically the output ports 1 and 2 are kind of covered by the top handle, but the headphone and the mic in are still accessible, so that's okay. ZG Cine battery, V-Lock, V-mount. Huge fan of this battery. It's really great. Charges quickly. Lasts basically all day for most of the needs that I need it for. So I don't have to worry about running around with all these little Sony MPF batteries and swapping those out, 2, 3, 4 times a day sometimes. And so that's all mounted up, and then we've got the small rig side handle. So if we need to go handheld, exterior cables here. This also went with the Mars M1 monitor, and that sends a signal wirelessly to the Hollyland transmitter receiver set that I have. So I basically take the wireless signal out of the Mars M1 and I feed it into our director's monitor or client monitor, and that's the OC Megamon 15-inch. Great monitor, really loving it. And also have these small rig cable management clips, so these are great as well. Just kind of keep everything neat and tidy. And then of course we have powering the monitor with D-tap. I'm just gonna tuck this loose cable between the battery here on the side. So what I'll do sometimes is I'll kind of figure out the best length to wrap it up. I'll stick the excess again. I got a couple of the small rig cable management clamps down here. Okay, so that just kind of flips back up, locks into place. You got our cables managed there, perfect. Everything nice and neat and tidy. That's that. And now we'll throw on the power cable. So I powered the camera via USB-C. Eventually we'll get another cord, like a flat 90 or something, looks a bit better, but for now that's what we're working with. All right, so on our cart setup, we've got a little platform in the back, and this allows me to pop on our newer stand bag. I've had this thing forever now. It's falling apart, but still working, so allows me to put everything vertical on the back of the cart and pop it off. So yeah, this thing does pretty much all I need it to do. I don't do a ton of movement with it because it you know, I get that little bit of shoulder roll with the A7s3. So until we upgrade cameras in the future, kind of keep my movements, at least on tripod, down to a minimum, and do all that work on a gimbal or handheld. Once you've got the adapter ring mounted to your lens, the entire matte box assembly just kind of mounts right snug over that, and there's a little tightening knob here. So it's not the most fluid, but you know, we're able to zoom without putting a lot of stress on the lens. There we go. So that's basically set up. So let's dive a bit deeper into the Star Trail matte box. So here is our tightening knob, and on our lens is our diameter adapter. So I think this takes up to around 95 to 67 mil. So it comes with all the different adapters for the lenses that you have. So I got the VND kit. I also have the teleprompter kit. So I've kind of hacked both of them together, and essentially what we have is, here's the mounting frame. Then we have the extender box, which can hold up to 2 additional filters. The mounting frame holds up to 1, and then we also have the external matte box. This piece, the matte box here itself, can swap out for the teleprompter adapter. So again, this all happens very quick. It's 2 little clips that hold it all together. There we go. So that just pops off. And then let's say this were our teleprompter. Just kind of line it up. Clip it back on and you're ready to roll. Yeah, I just wanted to show you a bit more of the Sony UTXP40. This is part of the uwp-d wireless series. Yeah, we picked up the Rode NGT2, just renting this out. Big shout out to the guys at Long & McQuaid in Burlington, Ontario. So they found me a rental that was like basically brand new in the box, so give it a little try. So this guy can be powered with phantom power or a AA battery. So there we go, that's it, it's the whole assembly. So of course, in true shoot fashion, where something always happens, we got a little bit of thunder and lightning, but we just pushed back about 20 minutes and then continued on with our day. I want to thank you if you've gotten this far in the video. This is a lot longer than I normally do for a YouTube video, and as I start to do more content, I really would love to have feedback if you are watching these. So let me know, do you prefer this longer, more in-depth, kind of just chatting content, or do you prefer quick, you know, more to the point? I am going to do another camera build. It'll be a lot faster, and again, kind of narrowing in on different facets. There's so many reasons and stories behind why I've done things and gone the route that I have. So if you have an A7s3 or doing this type of build, or are a single owner operator in general, please check out the next few episodes coming up, and I hope they provide some value to you guys. And of course, let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see or hear more about in detail. Would love to make some content for you all. Thanks again. Take care.